Bonjour Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your messages from your ancestors tarot reading for October. So I hope you're doing well. Now if you're interested in the cards I'm using, I've reviewed some of the decks on my channel and I will drop you links in the description box below. So please remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. And that's okay. So take what resonates, drop the rest. And let's see what we've got for you. So what do my Sagittarius querents need to hear from their ancestors, please, for their highest good, for the month of October? This one wanted to come out, so I will take it. So, our jumper was the Owl, card 27, and the poem on it reads, "Behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes." The second card is Mischief, card 25. "Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail." Finally, we have Elements, card 16. "Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of Mother. True harmony awaits you." Okay, let me put my oracle deck on the side. So you have the message of the owl here, which is the message from your ancestors. Now the owl represents in this deck knowledge, wisdom. This is them saying that you have some wisdom, some knowledge that's within yourself, and you need to tap into it because this is going to be required. You know, there's a situation that requires this, this kind of, it's not the word knowledge I'm looking for, it's when you know from experience, you know, like you've learned lessons and they're asking you to use that experience, whatever happened, in your current situation now. But I'm going to clarify with the tarot, obviously. And then you've got the card of Mischief, card 25. Now this is the card, there's two meanings to it. There's a meaning of naughtiness, and there's also the meaning of cleverness. And your ancestors are telling you that you are very smart, very intelligent, and that you need to use this wisdom that you gain from experience in order to deal with a situation that you are confronted with right now, whatever the case may be, whether it's a relationship, career, whatever. They're telling you, you know, you have the wits, you have the smarts to tackle that. And finally, we've got the cards of Elements, which is card 16. Now, the card of Elements talks about harmony coming back into your life, and also about Mother Earth, you know, using all of the elements in order to bring about this kind of harmony. So let's clarify all of this with the tarot. Let's see what we've got. So can you clarify the messages for us, please? Okay. So we have our beautiful, the Star, Major Arcana. Another Major Arcana, the Lovers. The Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so the fives represent change, a disruption to the strong foundation and stability of the number 4. And sometimes change can be challenging. It depends on your attitude towards said change. Wands is the sort of fire, so your energy, so is passions, desires, and also your spirit. So the Five of Wands may talk about feeling like you've got competition, feeling like maybe there's some tension, some arguments around you, but I'm really getting the message of some competition that you may not be aware of, because with the card of mischief, it's the card of being clever, but also of naughtiness, as I said, and there may be someone who doesn't have your highest good in mind at work, who's trying to do something, and your ancestors are saying to you, you've got the experience, the knowledge, observe, see what's going on so you can react. Because this energy is behind the scenes, so you may not be aware of this competition that's brewing or something like that, or the discordance or the arguments that may occur. Take what resonates. So we have the beautiful star energy. So for me, the major arcana represent big energies on your life path, things that you need to pay attention to in a tarot reading. And the star is beautiful energy of hope, of being guided by your spirit team, in this case your ancestors. You see, she's pointing the way. This is the card that enables you to get to a certain level of good reputation, even fame for some of you, but it's right under this owl, which is about experience and knowledge. And this is really saying that your ancestors are guiding you towards what's going to make you a star, reach your full potential. They are paving the way, and they are making sure that you are aware of any obstacles that could be on your way with this card of mischief and this Five of Wands here. You then have the Lovers. Now the Lovers, and again major arcana, talks about a major crossroads in your life, a major decision that needs to be taken. Now, I'm not talking about should I have Chinese or pizza tonight kind of thing. I'm talking about the decisions that have a very long-term effect on your life. And so the message I'm getting from this is that by observing, by using your wits, your knowledge, your experience, you're going to come to a crossroad when you're going to see whoever is trying to do something that's not quite right, to put it politely, and you're going to have to make a decision. And it's going to be, do I confront them? Do I not? Do I tell on them? Whatever the case may be, because it depends on what your situation is, whether you're in a relationship or whether we're talking about someone at work, or whether it's someone in your family, who's kind of plotting against you. I'm sorry, these words are just what they're telling me, so I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. This is going to be a major decision that you're going to have to make, really, as in, what do I do then, And this position here is the position of how you can better heed and receive the guidance from your ancestors. Now, I've already said to you that this cards of elements talks about harmony coming back, which obviously is very positive for you, but also talks about Mother Earth, being connected to the elements and to your environment, and using the elements as well for yourself. So if you're a practitioner, you understand what I'm saying, use the elements to help you gain clarity, know what to do. If you're not, this is really about being grounded where you are. So, and not being overwhelmed by your emotions is the other thing I'm hearing. So we have the Four of Swords. Now 4 is strong foundation, stability. Swords is the mental realm, so it represents your thoughts, your ideas, your knowledge, truth and communication. And the Four of Swords talks about mental stability, taking the time out to think things through, and the answers will come to you. As I was saying, as you face this decision, you're going to need time out in order to find the way forward to bring back harmony into your life. And it will happen. I mean, this is a very, very positive card, the elements. But you do need that time to not rest, is not what I want to say, but you need that time out to switch off and think things through, basically. And you may get some downloads from your ancestors as well, guiding you. But the answer will come when you are in this state. So can we have some closing messages for my Sagittarius people, please? So we have the full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. So when you realize that there may be something going on, it was going to be very easy to feel overwhelmed and also to feel threatened, because, you know, if you're being challenged in a relationship, or if you have competition at work or competition in your business, whatever the case may be, it's overwhelming, you know, and it can be very daunting. And this is really a message of saying, just let it go. We're here to guide you. That's why you've got the star here. You know, your ancestors are guiding you, no questions asked, and they're also protecting you. They're guiding you towards the right thing to do for you. And I always say a prepared mind is so much better than not knowing. And with this reading, you know, because your ancestors are telling you, you know, there may be some, you know, something at work that's not so good, and you need to be aware of it, and you need to use your wits and your experience and your knowledge and observe, keep your eyes peeled, so that you may deal with this Five of Wands energy of disruption and maybe competition, as I said, or arguments. And so, you know, let your fears go to them, is what I'm hearing. They can carry your fears and know that you are protected. And then we have leave the past behind, last quarter moon in Capricorn. So if you have a tendency to look back and feel negatively because, you know, you failed at something, I mean, we all fail. This is part of life. This is how we learn, and this is how we grow. This is a message for some of you who have a tendency to do that, to just forget about the past and look forward. Okay, when we have a challenge, something like that comes into our life, it is always given to us with a view of making us grow and evolve. Your spirit team, your ancestors, God, the divine, the universe, whoever you work with, will never give you something that they think you cannot handle. It's always given to you in order to make you expand. And so dwelling on the past failures that you may have encountered, like we all have, is not going to help you. So they really are saying, these two messages go beautifully together. They're saying, right, don't look back on your failures. You have learned from them with the owl. This is the card that says, hey, you've got so much more knowledge now that you've had your failures, and let us take care of your fears. Let us carry that burden, because we are protecting you and guiding you. And then you'll see that the answer to this decision you'll have to make, once you realize what's going on, it will come to you when you are disconnected and still, and harmony will come back. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey for the cards with me. If you did, or you found this message helpful, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Your time is your most precious commodity. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.